And thank you for taking some time out to join the webinar today, which runs through Microsoft's Copilot Work Smarter in 30-Day campaign. This is an opportunity for organizations with less than 300 employees to have access to 25 completely free full Copilot for Business licenses for up to 30 days. Rather than just assign the licenses and let you get on with it, there's a full structure which we're going to walk through today, just so you can make sure that you're getting the most out of this exercise, really, and you're squeezing every bit of value you can from that 30-day trial. This would also be, excuse me, would also be very useful if you are looking to make a business case for AI within an organization. Valto has found that anything that has kind of lots of manual processing steps in it, it's been really, really valuable for us. So we'll kick off and we'll start from here. So over the next 30 days, you'll discover where Copilot creates the most value, put it to work in your daily routines, and build AI habits that last. So what you're going to discover is where Copilot adds the most value. It's going to be identifying tasks, projects, workflows where Copilot can save time and work more efficiently. How Copilot fits into your daily work. So again, you can use Copilot in actual meetings, emails, your actual company documents, and any projects. It's not just a practice exercise, you get full use of this. And also you'll be discovering which AI habits are worth keeping. So you can develop simple, repeatable ways of working that continue long after the trial ends. So hopefully what you'll be looking to achieve at the end of this is you'll be able to identify 3 to 5 high value scenarios where Copilot saves meaningful time. As I mentioned previously, within Valto, we found 4 or 5 departments specifically that really benefited from Copilots. One of our consultants, for example, used to spend half a day drafting up workshop reports, whereas now we use Copilot to do it. It can whiz most of it out in about 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's just the final 5 or 10% that they need to tweak to make that specific to the customer. But again, over 6 or 7 consultants over the month, that saves a significant amount of time for us as a business. So again, hopefully this trial will be able to demonstrate similar areas for you. It'll help you with drafting emails, summarizing meetings and content faster with less effort. It'll help you create agendas, capture actions and finances from meeting discussions. It will also bring Copilot into the workflows your team uses every day. And it will create a practical start point for a broader AI adoption. Or even if you just want to make a business case for AI, this will be a really useful tool for you with very little risk. So we're going to start with 5 ways to help your team get more from Copilot. So first of all, we'll prioritize activation. We'll identify the 25 trial users that are going to get started in the first week so that we can start to help build momentum together. Then we'll be looking to help you with setting an example. This is something that we found really, really important. The predictability of behavioral change is really dependent on leading from the top or leading from the front. Again, if you can get as much excitement as possible around this and sponsorship from the leaders within the organization, you'll see a much higher rate of adoption. Then we're going to be helping you with making it social. So you can use a Teams channel where people can post wins, questions, prompts, lesson learned. Again, this will really help with the adoption piece and keeping that momentum going throughout the 4 weeks so you can demonstrate the full value. And small repeatable wins. Again, we're going to be helping you to encourage users to try one prompt or workflow each day that's tied to something that they already do or they need to do. Again, this will help them help you as an organization to identify where those higher value areas are. And then celebrate progress. So you can recognize early wins and use them to motivate others to keep going, or equally you can use it as part of your value proposition. So this is going to be a 30-day Copilot journey. So prior to starting, we'll help you get ready. So we'll help you choose your trial users. We'll confirm the timings. We'll help you prepare communications. And again, we've got all templates set up for this already. You can just tweak and change it so it sounds like it's either more of your corporate language or your personal language. And once everything's assigned, we'll be ready for kickoff. So that's when we move to step 2, which is start strong. And this is week 1 of your trial. So it will start with a welcome message. You'll be opening your Teams channel and you'll share your first weekly scenario to help users begin strong from day one. And you'll be looking to prove value. So this is weeks 1 to 3, and this is the majority of your trial, really. So you'll be helping users to try Copilot in real work. Each week, you'll be suggesting prompts, scenarios, light touch reminders. As you can see on the right here, these are some of the templated kind of prompts and nudges that we've got for you. Then week 3, we'll be tracking your progress. So we'll review usage, we can look at engagement, and we can provide feedback to understand where Copilot is creating the most value for you as an organization. And then week 4, this is step 5, make it last. We'll send a survey to capture your learnings, to celebrate wins, and to work with your Microsoft partner, that's ourselves, to plan the next steps. Okay, so getting ready for day 1. As we mentioned, you'll choose your trial users. We recommend a range of departments, unless there's a specific department that you know would definitely benefit from this. We suggest a range of departments. We'll help you confirm your key settings, and this is a really important step. Again, you want to make sure that all your sensitive data is locked down and secure. We can help with a free Copilot assessment to make sure that anything that shouldn't be seen isn't seen through Copilot. We can help you prepare your welcome messages. So you use a kickoff email to explain the purpose, the timing, and what users can expect over the next 4 weeks. You'll then create your Teams channel. So you'll give users kind of one central place to find any prompts, to share successes, and to make sure that they're staying engaged. And then we can activate your trial and assign Copilot licenses. Okay, moving on to the next stage. So I briefly mentioned this on the last slide, but start with people who can build momentum together. So when selecting users to participate in the trial experience, you want to choose people who already collaborate, people who talk regularly, who are happy to share successes and wins. Equally, you could also choose a few people from each specific department and just to see where, if there is benefit really, or if there is value to a Copilot license within those specific departments. You've got 2 options. So you can go for a mix of users, or you can go for one department or function. Again, you will know where the best value is within your organization. If so, then one department or function might be the best way for you. We would normally suggest a mix of users. Again, this will help identify if you're using this as a business case to kind of justify any future spending or investment within AI. And we recommend 4 to 5 small groups of users who can share kind of different use cases. Okay, so then we're going to look at confirming the key settings. So again, enable web search, make sure your organizational data with current information from across the web. Again, this will help not only with finding answers from the web, but also it can scan any internal documents if you allow it access to as well. You can pin the Copilot chat, so it puts Copilot in Teams, Outlook, and all the M365 apps, and you can get team transcriptions. So it enables Copilot to summarize any meetings, any Teams meetings you've had, answer any questions. You can literally go in and just start chatting and say, who was talking the most, what was the key themes of the meeting, who has what follow-up points, and it will summarize any Teams meeting that you've recorded. The other thing to consider is enabling the Copilot co-work option. This is optional. There would be an additional charge for this, and it would be billed dependent on consumption on an Azure subscription. What this does, though, and again, this is really useful. I've used it a lot recently. I've just come back from annual leave, and I went into Copilot Co-work and just said, "Can you summarize all the meetings in my inbox? Sorry, all the emails in my inbox, and put them in order of priority for me?" And it did that within about 30 seconds. Equally, when before I went off, I said, "Can you please create an out of office for me?" So it created and drafted and implemented a full out of office, and also arranged a holiday handover. It scanned all my email inbox, all my Teams messages. It prioritized them all, and it gave a full summary of each next step, so that while I was off, anyone could pick up that holiday handover document, and they'd know exactly where each opportunity was up to. So again, this one is optional, and we can discuss this as part of the kind of onboarding. But if you are going to use it, I think you'll definitely see value here. Okay, so then we're looking to start your trial strong. So this is steps 3 and 4. So it gets users excited, engaged, and receiving value from day one. So welcome from leadership. Again, this is the kind of senior sponsorship piece that I discussed earlier. Again, this will really have an impact if the people in your organization can see that the leaders are really kind of leading from the front with this. They're much more likely to engage with it. Kick off weekly emails. So again, send your first email around managing your time Monday morning, so everyone has a prompt to try on day one. Again, we've got all the templates for this. You can see over on the right here. And then open the Teams channel. So post a welcome message, pin the prompts, keep kind of one short nudge going each day. And this is something we definitely recommend. Again, we can give you some examples, but you know in your business better than us. You've probably got some ideas of where you could direct or point this. On to the next slide. So how is your trial landing? And this is really, really key information as well. Throughout the whole kind of 30-day trial, you'll have access to this dashboard on the right, and it will show you specifically the users that are engaging really, really well with this, and it'll give you an opportunity to kind of highlight and celebrate those users that are making the most out of it. It'll also give you an opportunity to find the users that necessarily are on the other side of the spectrum and haven't really engaged or haven't chose to engage much with this at all. You can give them a little nudge. It will give you an idea about your prompt volume. So is your usage growing week over week, or is it declining? Again, make sure you're keeping that momentum to get the best value out of the trial. And it'll also show you data on app adoption. So are users finding value across all the apps they work in? Again, if you want deeper insights, you could do, but this is just the kind of high-level view. And again, you've got this available throughout the whole trial. And again, this will really help with creating that business case. You can see the usage increasing, and you get good use cases from it as well. Okay, so then we'll be looking at focusing on the signals that matter. So look for simple indicators that show whether Copilot is becoming part of how your team works. So you can have a look at daily active users. Are users coming back to Copilot each week or each day, ideally? Copilot usage per app, so you can see where Copilot is being utilized within your organization or which specific app is most popular. Teams is always going to be up there because people will always be recording meetings. That's a really easy win. But things like Word, PowerPoint, helping create sales presentations, that kind of thing. So the number of prompts used are users actually using the prompts, and survey sentiment. Is the confidence trending up or down across a month? Again, you get a kind of a full guided journey and all the data to support this at the end of the trial as well. So then turning early wins into lasting habits. This is coming towards the end of your trial now. So this will give you an opportunity to close it out so you can send the final email. We'll provide you with a survey link as well. You can celebrate wins together on the Teams channel. Then we'll be looking to keep it going. So compare usage and sentiment to your baseline and keep the prompts that earned their spot and pinned daily habits, and you can expand from there. Again, we can help you with a full launch of this. It might be that after you've had a trial of 25 licenses, you might decide we only need 5 or 10. You've identified the departments that will specifically benefit more or the most from this. Or it might be that you want to do a full rollout. We've got a number of clients that just go full adoption and keep a really close eye on those usage stats to make sure that they're generally prompting this as well. So again, we've got a Teams channel guide that has kind of ready to send closing posts and survey prompts built in. We've got a lot of support, or you would be getting a lot of support from ourselves and our partners Ingram as well. And hopefully at the end of 30 days, you'll see that this is a success for you. So take the next steps, start small, prove value, scale with confidence. So this week, it will review results, identify your strongest use cases, and document user wins. It will help you to build your plan. And again, we can use this to build a business case for you if you're looking to make a presentation to the wider organization. And you will know that you can expand with confidence. So should you decide to take on Copilot licenses at the end of it, you will already know where the best value areas are, rather than just kind of paying for the licenses and hoping it works. Okay, that's everything from me. If you do have any questions, you can reach out at any point, and lovely to speak to you all. Thanks. Take care.